Hello everyone, this is Derek again. It's Monday the 13th. I just want to give you a quick update. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to video these. I'm going to record them. I'm going to put them on my YouTube channel so they're easier for us to get the information out. There's been a lot of, people were requesting a YouTube link, so I'm going to do things a little bit differently now to get that information out. So there's a couple posts I've put into the group. One was a fundraiser that's directly tied to OFF. They're the ones that are doing this part of this lawsuit. And so if you guys can help out there, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm also working on, putting together all the plaintiffs that are up in the Portland area for SAF. I did turn over a good list of them this morning. They were really appreciative of that. They're going to let me know if they need any more. And so if there's any more plaintiffs that need in the Portland area, I'll let everybody know. I did post a video about, it's put on by, Washington Gun Law. It's a really, really good video. It talks about truly how nasty this thing is for us here in Oregon. And I'm glad it kind of helps kind of make it a little bit more clear for people. And so from that video, we have about 30 days from when this bill is officially certified that this will go into effect. And so the problem is the process is they don't have the process in place yet to actually issue these permits, which is definitely a problem for all of us. And so I just want you to be aware. I've been trying to put out the most relevant and accurate information I had at my disposal. And so, that's why I was glad to have that video. It's there. You can watch it. Has some really, really good stuff. And I'll probably pin it to the top. That way people can see it and kind of see how it's worded. And so I'll keep, obviously everybody posted on any more information that I get directly from either SAF, GOA, or anybody else that's involved with the situation. From that video, I did learn that, basically 98% of all of the counties are reporting, and so we're going to actually go ahead and accept the results. I was trying to delay that as best I could, just because nothing was set in stone, and so it goes to show that I was just trying to be optimistic here, and so I apologize if I was holding on to something that wasn't there. So, obviously we're going to change gears and we're going to go forward, and we're going to continue to move forward, and we're going to fight them in court now. And so, nothing's really changed. Obviously everything's still the same. Obviously the results are in, obviously, and we'll just have to go from there. We'll have to accept those results. I'm seeing a tremendous amount of gun sales. I was just in Cabela's a little bit ago. The queue is over 11,000 now. So people are, obviously there's lines everywhere. So, definitely, if you're going to make that purchase, I did talk to some of the staff there. It seems to me that even people that have the CHL, they're going into an automatic delayed status, which is kind of troubling. But what it's telling me is they're overwhelmed and they are looking for any way to, catch their breath. This is, everybody's trying to get in right now just before this thing becomes the rule of the land, which is really, really bad. I did notice some good things in that video about how it applies to instructors. I'm hoping that there's some maneuvers that we can make there where there's instructors that if we're already certified law enforcement, that we'll be able to offer this class to help kind of get people in the position where they can buy those permits. Obviously I'm a law enforcement approved instructor. I don't feel right making money off of this. That's the whole challenge here, is we have to look at it where we have to help one another, and we can't stand to profit off of this situation. That's kind of my view, just because this is, our 2A right, and we don't have to have a permit under our 2A rights, also our state rights as well under the Oregon Constitution. So it's my view that we shouldn't be taking advantage of this situation. So we should really come together and figure out how we can kind of streamline the process, get more people restored to 100% where they can buy firearms like they should be right now. And so we'll have to go from there, but it's just going to take time, and I'll try to keep everybody posted as best I can. And there's just so much misinformation, and I'm trying to get information from good sources that I can trust. That way I can give this information to you guys, because I definitely don't want to either have to recant anything. I don't want to put out anything that's not 100% correct. So that it's a challenge definitely right now. But that video, I do recommend you check it out. It will kind of it'll kind of shine some light on the situation. It's well done. And so I really encourage you to kind of watch that. And I'll be around. So if you guys have any questions, if you are looking for anybody else to support, I do have other organizations. I'm waiting for the official GoFundMe from the obviously the Measure 114 GoFundMe. I'm still waiting on that information. So once everything's finalized and legal and legit and protected, then we'll publish that, and that'll help with SAF's bills. GOA is involved with this as well. So there's a lot of because they see the writing on the wall, right? So this is something that's going to affect the rest of the country, right? So if they establish this here in Oregon, they're going to go across the country. And so I think it's really, really important is to understand what's truly at stake here. And we're ground zero from now on, so let's stop it. Let's come together and let's, make sure we put the money where it needs to go, and do your part, and tell your friends, and see if your friends can help out. And, I'll put out, relevant information to make sure that people know, what's truly going on, and we'll kind of go from there. But, until this, and he did kind of do a brief interview talking about, their magazine part of this bill. And he did say something, I can't speak to it too much, but he did say that our everyday carry is going to change 30 days after this law goes into effect. And that's after it's certified, right? So it's 30 days from the date that this election is certified. That's when this law is going to go into effect. So we have a little bit of a time. He's guesstimating it's going to be Christmas time, which makes a lot of sense. And, so yeah. Just be aware there that there's going to be some changes to your everyday carry. So obviously, I was under the impression that I would be able to possess a magazine on my person, which would be, legal. And so I'm still looking for verification there. So I'll keep everybody posted there. But it's just it's not a good thing. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate all the kind words of support, and I appreciate everybody that step forward to help out with this situation. And we'll just keep everybody posted. We'll keep moving in the right direction, and we'll keep working together, and we're going to do some good things. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.